Well, hello there. My name is Sometimes Heather, and I play Elder Scrolls Online. Today, we shall continue Galen's main story with my favorite vampire, Lilyanne. So, last time we met, I had the beginnings of a horrible cold. Now I have the remainders of a horrible cold. Also allergies, so I'm going to be stuffy and there's going to be a lot of throat clearing today. I want to see if I have desktop audio. That's a check. Also, last time we met, I had long hair. Why do I have short hair now? I got bored with long hair. That happens sometimes, surprisingly often, actually. My hair is very thick, and when summer comes...
What do you want?
I melt if I leave it like
Hear ye, card traps and collectors.
I'm in Western Skyrim because there was a birthday jubilee event and I needed to do my days with that. I wonder where the next stage of Galen's main quest is. Let's go find out. As usual, we are drinking coffee. I just got this, so it's hot.
Thomas, Fred! I've been looking all over for you.
Let's open Zone Guide and see where it takes us. There. Talk to Sir Stefan in Bastille Castle. Who knows? You might be right. Excuse me.
Please, Galen, remain in the city.
I'm allergic to birch trees. I think I might have mentioned that.
Protect us all.
Yes, the city walls can
At
protect
some
the city
point,
folk and the
the
druids of the Vine District.
damn
But
things have
what about the
started
rest of my
pollinating.
brothers and sisters?
Sir Stefan has a plan. Together we can all defend Galen from the Dreadsail pirates.
But my local pharmacist didn't have the allergy med I usually use, so now I'm stuck, at least for a few days now, with a backup, and I don't like it. Okay, that's no complaint.
Vastir stands in the eye of a gathering storm. The Dreadsails think to breach Vastir's walls. Never. But they might have the numbers to overwhelm us, especially with the Fire Song at their side. We need more defenders to stand with us.
More defenders? Is that even possible?
By the green, I hope so. The Stonelore and Eldertide druids, they're in as much danger as we are. Perhaps more so because the Fire Song want their sacred seeds. We need them to help us defend the city. And that's where you come in.
What do you need me to do?
While I help my father prepare the city's defenses, I want you to find the Archdruids and secure their assistance. In exchange, they'll gain a place to protect their wounded and their seeds. Start with Archdruid Raval of the Stonelore Circle.
I will speak with Archdruid Raval.
Archdruid Raval is in the Vine District, the Druid section of the city. He should be able to tell you where to find Archdruid Elec once you secure his agreement to help. Meanwhile, I have much to do to prepare the city for the coming assault.
Do you really think the druids will agree to help defend the city?
We can only ask for their aid and hope, my friend. Druids may not be warriors by tradition, but I know they aren't cowards. And they can fight. I've seen what the Eldertide can do, and I know the Stonelore will protect themselves when necessary.
What about Captain Sirabane and her Gilded Blades?
That's an intriguing idea. She does seem to be willing to assist us. It was her warning that alerted us to this impending attack. I doubt she'd help us out of the goodness of her heart, however.
Sirabane wants to kill Sea Lord Nalos. If he leads the attack, Buster would provide the opportunity.
And House Mornard would be willing to hire her services. We're not above employing mercenaries, as you well know. The point may be moot, however. We don't know how to get a message to her or even where she's hiding.
Well, let's go find this archdruid. Keeping an eye out for valuable loot. It seems the archdruid is waiting for us in the market section. Beautiful city. When High Isle and Firesong first came out, there was quite a bit of critique about these areas being ugly, but I don't agree. I think they're rather charming in a way. If there is a part of Elder Scrolls Online that I don't find so visually
Taking that
appealing,
aroma,
it is...
folks. That's the Chef
Wait
Razi's
for it.
guarantee. You there, traveler. You look as adventurous as my taste buds. Care to help the greatest chef in Tamriel with an urgent task?
I was wondering... Druidkin, I heard what you did. How you secured the Eldertide seed and returned it to the care of Archdruid Elec. Once again, you proved to be a true friend of the Druids. But what is this I hear of an impending attack on the city?
That's why I'm here. Sir Stefan requests that the Druids help defend Vastir from the incoming attack.
Stefan needs to bolster his army, and wants to do so with the Stone Lore and Eldertide. I suppose that makes some sense. We can defend ourselves. And it is our third circle that has gone rogue. I can pledge the Stone Lore to this cause.
What about the Eldertide? I should speak to Archdruid Elec too.
Let me talk to Elec. If anyone can convince him to bring his people to the city to help defend its walls, it's another Archdruid. Instead, I want to send you to Glimmertown.
Alright, but what is in Glimmertown?
Laurel and most of Galen's Stone Lord druids are in Glimmertown. Inform her of the plan, and tell her to prepare our circle for war. I'll meet you there after I convince Archdruid Elec to do the same. The village lies directly north of Vastir.
Is the Stonewall seed still safe, Archdruid?
Perfectly. I gave it to Free for safekeeping. As a spirit forged from Ifre's will, who better to protect something so sacred? They've been quite curious about it. Said they felt a connection and wanted to study the seed.
Has Free learned anything from studying the seed?
You'll have to ask Free yourself. I returned to Vastir right after delivering the seed. The way Free communicates is still perplexing. I believe we learn more about one another with every passing day, but many mysteries remain.
Will the Stonewall agree to help defend Vastir?
The request came from Stefan, and my circle loves him as one of our own. Plus, the Fire Song attacked us as well. We feel a responsibility for our misguided brethren. Besides, I am their archdruid, and I have already agreed. The matter is settled.
It is settled. Now we need to travel to Glimmertown. The map seems to think that we are, in fact, in the shard. I don't know what is the matter with Galen maps, but they are just confused. Even more so than I am. And that's, well, that's quite an achievement, don't you think? Let's... Cannot pet cup. Let's make our way to Glimmerton and see what's happening. And
You'll be all right. Just lie still.
Did you see that water?
oh no, someone's injured. Can we help?
Damn those path traders and their Dreadsail's lackeys. They're everywhere. The Fire Song attacked these Elder Tide before they could reach the shelter of this camp. But you look like you came with a purpose. Tell me what news you bring.
Archdruid Rabal sent me. Sir Stefan requested that the druids help defend Vaster, and he agreed.
That's unexpected. We normally don't get involved with wars and politics, but the Fire Song started this. So I guess that makes it a druid problem. Look, we're practically surrounded by the Fire Song and Dreadsails out here. I could use your help.
What do you need me to do?
We need to light the beacon that will gather every Stone Lord Druid on Galen to Glimmerton. However, the Dreadsails grabbed the Everflame torch in a recent raid on the village. We need that enchanted torch to ignite the beacon.
Where did the Dreadsails take the Everflame torch?
The Dreadsails have a beachhead at Broken Oar Cove, just northeast of here on the shore. Retrieve the Everflame torch, and meet me at Vale's Bluff to the west. That's where we need to go to light the beacon.
I will recover the Everflame torch and meet you at Vale's Bluff.
Head to Broken Oar Cove and retrieve the Everflame torch. There's a path to the east that leads down to the shore. Then, meet me at the beacon at Vale's Bluff. Be careful. Our enemy is as thick as weeds once you leave the safety of this village.
Are the Elder Tide druids here going to be alright?
I've helped the worst of the wounded. Most of them are more shaken than they are hurt. But I doubt they would have survived if they hadn't made it to Glimmertarn.
Archdruid Rabal said he gave your circle seed to Free. Is it still safe?
I think so.
Is it safe?
But I lost track of Free when the Elder Tide started pouring into the village. I'm sure they found somewhere safe to hold up. Let's trust in Free. We can check on them after we light the beacon.
Alright. Now to find an enchanted torch. Is it on? Yes. Let's follow the road, actually, for a bit, and... oh, fuck. Let's take a shortcut instead.
Can't they see we must return to our roots?
Following the road is too safe and easy. We're going on an adventure. We might as well act like it. If I haven't said so earlier, sprinting as a stage 4 vampire, if you have the correct assets purchased, allows you to turn invisible, and this is a very handy way to avoid enemies in case you don't want to kill them. Huh, Everflame torch. Convenient. Treasure chests in Galen hold or can potentially drop a lead for an antiquity burnishing, and sometimes you can find one there. That's why I went to check out the cavern first thing. But today we only find a giant cloud. Perhaps I should figure out where to meet Druid. I'm going to need to go with an arm here. How do we write? We go up from here and then from here, I think. Navigating, not my strong suit. Do we need to swim? What do you know? I have already paid in all those resettlements. Well, let's just hope that this shortcut will take us to where we go. I have forgotten to check out today's daily debates.
Deserves the seeds more than anyone.
Ah, Aphie, isn't this place wondrous? I'm positively enchanted by the primitive styles of the architecture.
You're
What
not
could it
paying
all
me for
mean?
conversation. No amount of coin would be enough to respond to your mindless
Let's speak
ranting.
with these guys.
I'm starting to think that I've been underpaid for this job. I didn't expect to have to tolerate so much inane nattering.
So you work with this guy?
Yes, but if I had known how much endless prattling I'd have to endure, I'd never have taken the contract. No amount of coin is worth this dolt's interpretations of rock carvings and moss readings. I'm at my wit's end.
So then why don't you just leave him?
I've been sorely tempted, believe me. But my honor and my conscience tells me leaving this fool to his own devices would be a death sentence. One he doesn't entirely deserve. Well, not yet, anyway.
So you're not in it just for the gold.
The gold be damned now. It was the allure of getting out of Skyrim. But now, well, I just have to make sure he doesn't end up entangled by one of those druids, or a chew toy to one of these beasts.
Here I thought I so expertly captured the local culture as to render me invisible. I suppose...
Sorry about this. I wanted to see that I have remembered to turn on my noise cancellation.
Here I thought I so expertly captured the local culture as to render me invisible. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. You must have recognized my dashing smile from the tomes I've penned. Ignatius Galenus, famed scholar, charmed, I'm sure.
What is it you are doing here?
It is my duty as a scholar to transcribe the wilds of this forbidden island, so the rest of Tamriel may imagine its savageries from the comfort of their studies. It has bested me once before, but by the divines, I won't fail again.
What happened last time?
A simple misunderstanding between myself and the local druids. They mistook my gestures for rudeness, and, well, we shouldn't dwell on the past. I'm sure all has been forgiven by now. Probably.
Is that why you brought a bodyguard?
Aphie, protect me? Preposterous. No, she's here to assist with menial tasks that could otherwise impede my research. Speaking of which, I must be off soon. This has been a lovely reprieve, but there is much left to record.
Just a second, I need to speak with Aphie again.
Very well, but don't dawdle too much. There's scholarly pursuits to be done.
Perhaps we can encourage her to...
I'm starting to think that I've been underpaid for this job. Didn't expect to. Yes?
Oh, but this is
I've
just
been
the
sorely tempted.
same conversation. So, nothing important, I suppose, happened with these guys. They need us. Today we need to either complete 2 quests, destroy 10 dwarven automata, harvest 10 resources from the world, excavate 1 purple or gold quality antiquity, or complete 1 quest for Shining Hall in Cyrodiil. I should have kept an eye out for resources. I have questions. We should probably be on top see how we can get there. Can we get there? Confused. Okay, now this looks a little bit better.
The
Great.
beacon's ready. You have the torch?
I have the
It's
torch.
worse than I thought. I saw more than my fair share of bodies on the way here. I'm sure you did too. If we don't hurry, those poisonous thorns will have the numbers to overwhelm Glimmertarn. Blight!
You think the Dread Sails plan to attack Glimmertarn?
Of course. Why else surround us? Why else steal the Everflame torch? At least they haven't made it to the beacon. It's ready. It will call the Stone Lord to Glimmertarn like a songbird guiding them home. Did you get the torch?
Yes, I retrieved the Everflame torch.
Good. Then go ahead and ignite the beacon. Hurry, before any of those dread sails spot us.
Let's light the beacon.
It's done. Let's head back to Glimmertarn and prepare my people for war.
Sorry. Now we need to get back to Glimmertarn. Glimmertarn is that way, but the drop is rather up. Let's be careful. After all, we are in as usual. Unloadable container. Oh, it's Rufus! Rufus is one of the animals you need to interact with in the Best of Friends achievement. Oh, Rufus was my absolute favorite of the bunch. Oh, I cannot bear this level of cuteness. I like animals, don't come for me.
You lit the beacon. Good work,
Druid
Lord.
Herbal is waiting for us.
Druidkin, thank you for assisting Laurel. I spoke to Elec, and he agreed to bring his Eldertide to help defend Vastir, so I made my way here to lead my own people to this city. But first, we must attend to the matter of the sacred seed.
What about the sacred seed?
I'd like you and Druid Laurel to make sure the seed and Free are all right. Laurel believes Free took it to Cloage, an old cave they visited often since coming here. We had mostly forgotten about the cave, but Free seems drawn to the place.
What about the druids? Don't you need help getting them to Vastir?
By Ephraim the Green, I can rally my people and the Eldertide who seek refuge here. I need you and Laurel to check on Free and the seed. With the Dreadsails and Firesong scouring the area, it's only a matter of time before they're discovered.
I will go to Clohaig and check on it.
Cloage is just to the east. Please hurry. If the Firesong find that cave, they'll stop at nothing to capture Free and our sacred seed.
All right.
Laurel, go with our friend. Make sure Free is all right.
Oh, yeah, Prince.
Begin gathering your belongings. We'll make for Vastir once everyone has arrived.
Go to Clohaig. I don't know. But before we go to Clohaig, I need more coffee. I will be right back. I suppose you will be safe here with Druid friends. And Rufus. Did you notice me on my camera with my cuplock? I did. To glow, hey everyone. I have questions. I suppose we just run this way. Pretend we know where we're going. And why. I'm trying not to follow friends here because every time I do, I get led to a location I really didn't want to find myself in or at. So we want to be around caution here-ish. Yes? Oh?
Hang on.
Yes.
Let's talk.
Droid friend.
Light! I saw a group of Dreadsails and Firesong enter the cave just as I arrived. Not sure if they spotted Free or simply got curious. But this isn't good. We need to get in there. Free and the Seed are in danger.
Is there anything besides Bree that the Firesong wants in there?
Not that I'm aware of. There are some druid carvings and such, but I haven't had a chance to study them. The whole place is overgrown with vegetation. The cave did fascinate Free, though. Something kept drawing them back here.
The Archdruid said you came here with Free?
A few times, yes. I'd try to clean up a little while Free looked around. Sometimes they'd sit and meditate for long stretches. When we find them, this time I'm going to ask what that was all about. Now let's go help Free.
Let's into the cave, everyone. I think this is a quest-related location, so you can't, like, return here and have another go. Not entirely certain, but that's fine. Heals, and looks like also... Have I been here before? I don't think so.
Free cleared out a lot since I was last here.
And?
That, or the Firesong have been tearing things down.
That was cool. Can you do it again, please, Laurel? I kind of sort of like this thing here. This one I know how to make. Is that a treasure chest? Oh. No, just an ordinary trunk.
Wait, vines covered that section before.
In great standing
Is that
examine.
Free? And those are weirds around them. What does it mean?
What does it mean? I suppose we will find out. At least I think we will. I really, really am enjoying the rock. Sorry.
Look, another marking. We need to advance.
Oh, so much fire. Not very healthy for a stable vampire. Ingrid, standing still, examining.
Are those?
Visual?
Yes.
You too?
The
It
sacred
happens
seeds.
when they change something.
And free. Growing them into a crown, a staff, and a gauntlet. Let's keep looking.
Yes. Is this the way? Yes, it is.
Another mark.
Only
Examine it, but watch out for the fire song.
affects one enemy at a time. Another standing still.
A druid, holding the staff and gauntlet. And Free places the crown upon their head, just like in the prophecy. We need to find Free. Now!
Well, I'm not certain I can see all those things. All described. Maybe she has better maps. This way. I don't know why this is so difficult today. I'm doing my best here.
Look, a ward protects that far door. Did Free cast that? We need to find a way to open it.
Okay, this sounds like a puzzle. I stink at puzzles.
Free used an ancient druid trick. I've seen this before. There should be 2 druid stones in here. If we turn them, the ward should dissipate.
Okay.
There should be another stone nearby. Let's look around.
Well, this is actually the kind of puzzle even I can handle. Feeling so proud of myself.
That did it. The door should be open now.
There's the door. Bigger enemies we can handle, yes, but for those we need search. I have critical search on my backup weapon and I've gotten lazy. I rarely remember to cast it before battling like small hordes.
Look, that's Free on the other side of the chamber.
Talk to break. It's pretty in here, kind of.
It worked.
Hi, Free.
Secrets remain buried. They gnash with sharpened teeth, claw at the doors. But now, druid laurel, lavender and wood smoke, familiar. And you, battle and the touch of leaves. I kept seeds safe, but protections wither.
Free, are you alright? And what is this place?
Free is free. Place made by Druid King. Sang to me. The walls taught me. Told me who I am. The sower of the sacred seeds. Curator of the regalia. When season is right, I will grow them from the seeds. Expected the seed to be safe here. It was not.
Are the sacred seeds really the regalia of the Druid King?
The Druid King called free from the green. Bound us to one day reforge the regalia. Sow the seeds when 3 circles become 1. That is my purpose. A tender to the garden. But events are uncertain. The seed is not safe. Even here. What can we do?
The Stonewall Druids are going to Bastia to defend the city. The seed should be safe there.
Good. I am thinned. Tired. Wilting. I have grown too tall. Take the seed to Archdruid Raval. His to nourish now. To protect. Slip within the walls. Face the storm. Claim the seed and let us leave this place.
I will take the sacred seed.
The seed rests just over there. Safe. Waiting. A quiet and strong thing. Resting in different hands. Give it to Archdruid Raval when we leave here. To take it into the unnatural walls.
I wonder what these unnatural walls
but you look exhausted.
Free is fine. All regrows. Laurel friend, take the seed.
Take the Stonewall sacred seed.
Return to Glimmertarn with the seed. I'll make sure Free gets out of here safely.
Now the question remains... Oh, the game's being polite. Sometimes we are given an alternate exit when we complete our business in a cave or a ruin or whatever. The same thing happened in Skyrim, almost to a bothering degree, not so much in Oblivion, it never serves. Stop. Oh, that reminds me. How very long talk. Remember how I often say that I've never seen it rain in Summerset? Well, now I have. I looked in once when I was battling my horrible cold and traveled to Alinor, and it rained. The sky was an outsider.
Well,
and the sun was still shining, and there was the slightest drizzle.
Please.
I should have taken a little video about that, but I was so shocked. The
Stonewall have pledged themselves to the defense of Bastia. We leave shortly. Our brothers and sisters have arrived, summoned by the beacon. We're just about ready to make the trip to Bastia. We will help defend the walls, and in turn, the walls will defend our injured. Now, Free tells me you carry our sacred seed.
Yes, here is the sacred seed.
Despite the efforts of the Fire Song and the Sea Elf allies, we still possess our sacred seed.
Sorry.
I fear this means that the assault on Bastia will begin soon. Now, Sir Stefan, here. That bodes ill. Perhaps you should speak to him, Druidkin.
I will speak to Sir Stefan.
Good. Once we hear Stefan's news, I'll order our druids to head for the city. I think Druid Laurel and Free should remain here, however, to guide any stragglers and to keep the nature spirit hidden from Archdruid Orlaith.
Good. I made it before you headed out. Friend, we need to speak.
Sir Stefan.
Thank the green I caught you here. I feared I might be too late. The message I bring was too important to give to just anyone. And I know paths across the island that only the druids can walk. But first, what's the situation here?
Archdruid Trapal has the sacred seed and has agreed to bring the stone wall to help defend the city.
I hoped I could count on Archdruid Raval, but it's good to hear those words. Even with the secret paths, though, it was difficult avoiding our enemies. The wilderness is thick with dreadsails and firesong. I assume you helped settle things here.
I helped Druid Laurel light the beacon and stopped the firesong from finding free.
I knew you were the right one to send to Glimmertarn. Thank you for helping Laurel. You're a most valuable ally. Here, take this. The least I can do for your continued efforts. Meanwhile, I'll make sure Raval and the Seed get to Vastir safely. Now to the reason I came here to find you. I made
The reason we'll need to wait for another day. So for completing this quest, we got a portrait. I will show to you about unstageable vampire. You can't see any workings of my body. Daily endeavors encouraged us to do 2 quests, so let's pick up a day from Busting. We could cost just complete this one, but the dailies not fun. Delve, boss, or volcanic vent. It seems we already have a volcanic vent quest, but since we're here,
now here's an intrepid explorer if I've ever seen one. How would you like to help savage sisters?
Yes.
Did you know sea elves live on this island? How exciting! That's what makes it
I will
exciting.
post that.
If you need to know more,
Travel to Lanshara. And while we're doing that, we must keep an eye out for resources. So Lanshara is here. I wonder why I haven't opened that page. Oh. Well, just. Lanshara isn't a delve, so confused, afraid, by yourself. This way? Uncertain. Looks like spiders. No, we need to eat stat. I am in stage 3 vampire. This cactus. My ability to become invisible while sprinting has been taken from me. Sadness. Sadness has arrived. Oh yes, meant to keep an eye out for. Resources. I'm going to ignore Spriggans for now and instead clumsily get rid of chest scares. I've been playing this game for quite a few years. It's surprising how sometimes it wants to tell me about lockpicking, resources, and thievery, and all sorts of everyday occurrences. How do I get to the other side? I want to jump, but I shouldn't. Is that a bridge? That might be a bridge. This part of Galen for me is like surprisingly difficult to navigate. I have done quite a few rage quits here just because. Just because figuring out which way to go and how was too much for me. It's embarrassing, but true. Here or the other left. Oh, I forgot some new things. Lilyanne isn't a crafting character, and therefore resources are a little bit hidden. If you get passives on crafting skill lines, resources in the world will be easier to notice. No, don't die. Dang it. Embarrassing. I'm going to pretend that didn't happen. So, we need to place handbills. That should be easy. Sorry. Another stone. Gathered. Now, where do I put those handles? One goes up there, I think. I see a marker. There's one. And then one goes indoors. Up here. Somewhere. Druid ritual chamber. other side of the wall? No, that's just a friend in the way. There we go. Then we can exit the other way. What's this pretty? Exit the other way. And one handbill goes on the wall. Well, that's inconveniently far away. Let's see if we can eat this guy. No. Back to stage 4. Please. Very pleased. Now for the handbill. This isn't the right way. But this is. Slap a handbill on there. And then we have one more. Do we go up these stairs? Then perhaps up these stairs? I don't think I've done this quest before, so I honestly don't know. I'm just following intuition, which was surprisingly right. Oh, that handbill there. Oh, another chest. Realize. Mustn't let the lock win. No needs. And then we can travel back to I suppose we can just travel back to Boston. Let's do it. Did I get all 10 resources? No.
What rubbish. Druids
But
defending
at least
the city.
we have 2
More likely
quests
they're here to impose
completed.
a strange religion and topple our civilized order.
Oh, that's fine.
Now that's the smell of a job completed if I've ever... never mind. How'd you make out?
I have placed all the handbills in.
Ooh, that's one...
Thank you.
You're so...
Let's see what we got. Gun report cover. Ooh. High iron pillar on it and Draper skeletons. Cute. I still haven't gotten like the hang of building things in ESO 1 schools. Which is funny because I built things in Plentiful. Like almost religiously. One more resources and I will leave the dwarven automata for another character. And thus we have completed 2 daily tasks. And now I do believe the time has come to say goodbye. For now. My voice is like tired and I have many things to do today. So I will return next Thursday at 2 p.m. to continue from here with Lilyanne. Thank you so much for watching and see you all later. Ta.